Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
What's going on, y'all? Back with y'all in another video. Today, I'm going to be attempting to take those off and put these on. I've shown you guys this before in previous videos if you've been watching the channel, but we're going to try to put these Grand Sports and make it fit with the base bumper. If I'm not mistaken, I've seen a video with it done before, but of course the Z06 and the Grand Sport front bumper look better, or the Z01 front bumper looks better because it has the indentation there, like for the air, and then of course like the bottom bumper part looks better as well. So we're gonna see how this thing looks, but like I said, I am selling this as well as with the fenders. I'm gonna sell them separate probably, but if somebody wants it together, of course they can have it together. And then sooner or later I'm gonna get rid of the base rear fenders as well, but I don't have any of those yet, so of course I'm not selling them now. But we're gonna try to take these off, put the Grand Sport fenders on, and hopefully it fits. Like, hopefully the fitment is good. If I'm not mistaken, these came off of eBay. These look just like the ones that's off eBay. It's like, I think it's a place in Los Angeles that sell these, but it doesn't come with the piece for the Grand Sport thing, but I'm not tripping, that's fine. I can get that later. I just want to get these things on, and then I get those later, and then of course the bumper. But I wanted to sell the fenders and the bumper together, or separate of course, and then get the money to get the bumper, and then try to get these as well. But nobody really sells like that unless I get it off that company like I just said. But the company, I think, sell the rear ones for like 900 or 1,000. I know Corvette people, I know that's not that much to me, but I mean to y'all, but to car part world, to me that's hella money. But you gotta pay to play, I guess. But we're gonna try to take off the passenger side first, and we're gonna do that first because this car is kind of in the way for me to get my jack under here, because I gotta take the wheel off to get even to the bolts on the fender right there, like the under part. So yeah, we're gonna do that side first, jack that side up, and we're gonna try to get this thing to see if it fits. Don't mind how dirty the car is. It's dirty as fuck, but yeah, don't even pay attention to that. I'll clean this car when this shit stop doing that. These goddamn trees, I know how that should get down towards March if you live in California. That should be everywhere, but California for sure. That's the only place I really live other than Oregon. So yeah, the pollen out here is fucking crazy. But yeah, let's get these bolts off. Pretty sure it's one here, and I think it's two here as well. I'm gonna have to lift this thing up to look under there. But all these bolts here are gonna take off, and there's a bolt. Pop this out. There is a bolt right there as well that you gotta get off. So luckily the tabs for this is already messed up on mine. It's always been off, so I didn't have to pop it out. But yeah, there's a bolt under the bumper flap, so you need to get that out as well. Do not break that bracket that's in there, because y'all gonna have a fit to put that bracket back in there. So do not break that. Mine is already broken when I have mine. My flaps is already up. When I get the new bumper, I'm gonna replace that. But I think pretty sure there's two bolts here. I'm almost positive. And then of course the tabs that's in the inside of the fender all the way around. And it's probably two under as well, maybe three under the fender. So that's pretty much all of them. I don't have my tripod like I said in the last video right now, so I'm gonna be holding this camera and trying to do this at the same time. After searching for 1,000 hours, I have found the goddamn screwdriver for this shit. I already got some of this shit up some. So yeah, it should be a breeze. Hopefully this shit fits in every single place I need it to fit in, because if not, it's gonna be a wrap. Let's see. Yeah, see this one here. Trying to see if there's one in there too, but I don't think there is. So this one wasn't even tight at all in there. I'm crying. Should be the last one, hopefully. All right, so I did get this one out. As you guys can see, that one's out. This thing is free. I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's any in the fender well. I don't believe there's any in there. So now I'm gonna just basically check for under. I gotta clean this off. I'm scared. I feel like there's gonna be black widows in here. There's so many spider webs. I'm almost positive there's gonna be a black widow in here somewhere. This thing sometimes works just fine as well, but it seems like it doesn't want to work right now. Okay. You guys know how to take these off, right? I guess I'll just go ahead and take these off camera so I can use two hands. All right, so I ended up finishing. I took these clips out. I'm about to take these clips out. And there were two screws that went, one there and one up here. So I believe these clips, and then when I get these clips off, I'm pretty sure there's two bolts here, maybe three, but those should be the last bolts. This thing is literally ready to come off. So yeah, I'm gonna take these off and then show you guys these bolts. All right, so these are the two bolts that you got to take out. That one and that one. So those two, not this one, but these two, those are the ones on the inside of the line. The bumper is pretty much off. I just pretty much just got to take those off. I don't know if the bumper is gonna hang when I do that. I'm pretty sure it will, but it should stay up. But yeah, that should be the last thing. Hopefully, that's what we're hoping. Hopefully that's the last two bolts. It's a 10. You just get your 10 in there and boom. Should be able to get those things out. And then that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Like I said, I ain't got my tripod, so I can't show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this off camera, and I'll show you guys after I'm done. Hopefully that's the last two bolts. The bolt I was telling you guys that you don't need to take out, you do, which is that one up there. You do take that one out, and then you take these two out right here, and the fender is free. So another thing, you will have to take off this screw right here, which they go all the way across. Just need to take off one to get this part of the fender from under the bumper. So yeah, now the fender is free. Now I'm gonna take it off and try to see if I can fit this Grand Sport one on. Let's hope and pray that it's gonna fit with this bumper. Got the fender off, finally. And there was one more bolt after you take all the ones I told you guys off. There's one that goes here. That's on the inside of the fender. You literally, after you take all those bolts off, you just pull the fender towards the outside, like you're trying to take it off, and then you just get that bolt off. It's pretty easy. It's a 7 though. So if you guys have a size 7mm, you guys can get it off. But yeah, it's off. So let's do some test fitting now. All right, y'all. So there was one problem that I ran into on this. You do have to take the bracket off of here, which you can see is like this. So these holes right here, these ones are not, we're not on this one. So I literally just drilled these holes right now and it worked. But this is the bracket that you need to get from off of there. It comes in two little clips right here that holds this onto here. So yeah, you need that. But I'm gonna just leave it like this and just bolt it down I don't believe you need those clips in there, but we'll see how the fitment is without them. And then of course you just bolt that into the bottom thing too. So yeah, let's see if this thing works. Hopefully it do, because it took me like 30 minutes to do that, because I used this drill first and it died. So I was trying to figure out if we had another one, and then I finally found this one. So yeah, it took me a long time. Now let's try to check the fitment on there. So it's another day. I did end up getting a fender on, but like I said, it's probably not gonna fit the bumper, and it's not. I just literally bolted it up so I could, have it stuck on here so nobody could just steal it, because it got dark yesterday when I was finishing this, so I literally just bolted it up. I still gotta like fit it up, because I didn't even do this bottom part here. I haven't did this yet. I still gotta drill a hole here. I still gotta drill a hole right there for that, because that needs to be done. Still gotta bolt the bottom part up, of course. But yeah, I need to clean this shit too. It's hella dirty. I need to get all this off and the plastic. But yeah, the fitment on the lighting part is not bad at all. It's not bad, but yeah, I try to put this on. This would not line up at all. Literally won't line up at all. Like, I can't push the bumper up, but yeah, it's definitely wider though compared to this side. And I for sure need new wheels, because this is pretty close together, but this isn't close at all. That shit hella far. That shit sunk in hella much. But yeah, I gotta go ahead and get some new wheels and get this thing fixed up. And I gotta see how I'm gonna get this to fit, because this wouldn't line up either. I gotta line that up. I might have to unbolt it all, unbolt this part and bolt this backside up first, and then do the front, because this is like damn near perfect. Like the line, for sure, it's like perfect. It's like perfect. I still gotta put that damn thing in here off the old fender. I think this part right here is on there. I gotta get that shit off of there. Hopefully I can get it off, but like, it lined up perfectly. Lines up perfectly. I would say the only bad fitment part is this part right here. It kind of is peeking out a little bit, like a tiny bit, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, just the bottom bumper, and then this part of the, I would say this part of the fender too needs to come down, and that'll be pretty much it. All right, so I've been over here trying to get this damn shit fixed, like to get it more aligned. This is as best as I could get it. This is like the same as the other side. I do need to push this up, of course, like a little more in, but this is basically the lineup for this, because I got it close as I could right here. I still need to check to see if it's gonna rub, but I hope it's not. But I do think that's as best as I'm gonna get it, for sure. You need to drill the thing for the headlight. Let me show you. I don't know if I've showed you guys yet, but you need to drill that for sure. That piece right there. You have to drill that for the headlight thing to sit into there. And these do not come with that. But it does have the thing that you're supposed to put it in, which is right there. They give you basically the guide where you're supposed to, it's like a bubble down there. You just push it in and you should be fine. You literally just drill into that, make it as big as possible so that part can fit in there. But I'm not gonna lie, you gotta do a little bit of modifying to these things for them to fit. Some of them come with like the part where you're supposed to drill. These ones didn't. They already came with the hose, so that was good. That's what I was happy about. But like I said, the fitment on the other side looks basically just like this. Looks just like that. Corvette body lines, I don't know why you can see the inside of it. I don't know if that's good or not, but that's the body lines of these Corvettes. It's like the bottom. The other side, I made it a little tighter than what this is. Hopefully it doesn't rub though. It took like 4-5 breaks, I ain't gonna lie. I was a little tired of doing this in this heat, but I finally got it to fit without rubbing this door. But I'm not gonna lie, the fitment is terrible. The fitment is terrible. Like, it should be at least a tiny bit over this part right here. But for some reason, this shit touches this. It keep touching this shit. I don't know why. This shit is irritating me. Might just have to leave it like that until I end up getting the rear ones and the front bumper, and then I get it painted. Because I do want to respray this. I feel like it doesn't have enough clear in the paint. So I'd rather like just get it all repainted. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the other side. Hopefully it's not as hot, but tomorrow I will do the other side. In the last clip, I did finish this. Like I said, I did get the fitment a whole lot better right here. Whole lot better. And here as well, still lines up perfect. It's just this that's kind of iffy. I need to scoot it over like maybe like just a tad bit, because you can literally see inside of there. I just need to scoot it over just a little bit. But this damn door was literally scraping on that steel, so I probably just got to move it just the slightest. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this side. It's all bolted down. I'm probably gonna just undo maybe like this right here, unbolt this and just scoot it back just a tiny bit, or maybe unbolt like the last two right here and scoot it back, something like that. It should be good like that. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But for now, I'm gonna leave that on there, and I'm gonna do this side. Hopefully I can get the fitment on this side better. I did take the bolts out already. I literally need to just take that one out, but I took the one under the bumper off already. I need to take the 3 out from the under the fender and bumper, and then the one that's in the inside right here, and then it'll be off. But I'm gonna just time lapse it. I do got my tripod back, so I'm gonna time lapse me taking this fender off. I already showed you guys how to take it off over there, so you guys should know how to take it off. I got this damn thing off. Now I have to take the bracket off. You gotta take the damn clips that's in here, take them out, and then put this bracket onto the other fender. And you have to drill holes once again in that other fender. So I'm gonna show you where you have to drill, and basically I'm gonna show you how to get this thing lined up so it can fit onto the goddamn car. So places you gotta drill is right here. These don't have the holes for these bolts right here, these two, and you need those on here for this bracket to even go on this. So you do have to get that drilled on. So basically I would say measure this how this is measured on here. Like, make sure the measurements are the same, so when you put it on here, it matches up with the holes and then the hole that you drill, and then it fits on the bumper. Like, I had to drill those right there, on there. I don't know if you guys can even see those, but I drilled those on there. Let's try to make the fitment a little better on the other side though, so hopefully I can get this done. I might time lapse it, I might not. I might just drill it because it's hot out here already. All right, so end up drilling this one. Hopefully that's big enough, because I don't know why that should be acting like it's not big enough when it go on there. Like the fitment is still fucked up, but that's pretty big. I'm pretty sure mine is bigger, so hopefully it fits. Now, I'm gonna take this bracket off. This bracket is literally just those two. This one right here and this one. You literally just take those off and that bracket will come off. Those clips probably are gonna break, so you might wanna get some replacement ones or get 2 bolts that would clip those back on. Just something to hold that bracket on, unless you don't care. Because when you drill these holes, these two right here, they're gonna hold that bracket in regardless. So it's really up to you. This ain't the best job, but I got these holes drilled in. I had to make this one bigger because it wasn't lined up, and these things aren't even lined up either. I could probably put one in. I broke this one anyways on the clip. I broke it, but only got one left, which looked like that one would line up right there. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna even put it on. Shit doesn't really move anyways. I need the movement so I can make sure I can line up the bumper and shit anyway. So I guess I'll just leave it like that. I did drill that out. I think I showed you guys that. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else that you need to drill. It's pretty much all the holes are in here already, all along. They're all on here, so you really don't have to do anything else. So I have finished this project finally after multiple days. Some of the days I just came out here, looked at this shit and went back inside, though. I'm not even gonna lie. But finally got both sides on. This side is probably not as good as the other side. I think the other side fits a whole lot better than this side. But just like the other side, it's the same as this. A fitment. I'm gonna have to, whenever I get this car repainted, because I'm definitely gonna repaint it. Like, I don't even care about the paint on this car right now, just because if you guys seen this car up close, you can see like all the scratches and stuff in it. And like, I mean, it's from 2005. I'm pretty sure this is the regular paint on this car when they made the car. But yeah, I want to get the whole car repainted. It'll be better anyways. So I'm not really tripping about the paint on this shit. But I think this side fit a whole lot better. Even like the lines, like this one is a little like this way. I could put my finger in there, but only reason why I can't fix this part is because I broke one of the goddamn torque studs in the bolt, like inside the actual screws. So I can't even get that shit out. I'm gonna have to have somebody drill that shit out for me. But yeah, I could have fixed that side better, but that shit happened. So yeah, but yeah, the fitment is a little better on this part on the other side. But yeah, I think this side is better probably. Yeah, especially this part, like this actual part. I think this side is better, but the fitment on this, like this part right here, like the actual fitment of the fender on the side of the goddamn light, fits better. This one sticks up, as you guys can see. But yeah, probably need to be heated up or something to get this shit to be fixed, so it to be on the side. I don't know, but whenever this thing goes to the body shop, we just have them fix everything and fit everything, make everything fit more like a glove than I can, because yeah, it is not my department. But it's on. Both is on. Now I'm in the process of selling this front bumper and these fenders. So once these three are sold, I will get the front bumper. Hopefully I can get enough to cover just the front bumper, so I don't have to pay out of pocket. But hopefully I get enough to pay for the front bumper. And maybe if I get more than enough, I can pay for those rear fenders. Like, I'm pretty sure I might come out of pocket, but still, I'm gonna get those rear fenders too, just so I can get the whole body kit on. And then that's when I'm gonna focus on getting it painted. Yeah, and then I'm probably gonna get it painted so I get those lights too. Not probably paint it with these lights, because they probably gonna get some overspray on this shit. So I'll probably keep these lights on and then change the lights after. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I showed you guys all what you needed to do. That's all I could really tell y'all, to be honest. The bolts, all those bolts, you gotta just kind of fit it up yourself. It's kind of hard to fit it, because the fitment on these damn things, I wonder if it's because they were sitting in the sun and, you know, they changed like the shape. Maybe this shit needs to just be like heated up again and stretched to the right thing. I don't know, but I know for a fact, yeah, it was hard for me to do it. Maybe somebody else can do it for me. But yeah, this if you was to do this yourself, I would say for sure make sure you got some time, because the fitment part is going to be where it's going to take the longest. So make sure you got enough time to do this. Damn, looking at it now, that shit really do look ugly without that front bumper. Not gonna lie. Plus, of course, it don't fit. This bumper doesn't fit. But it looks a whole lot wider though, for sure. A whole lot wider. But the fuck? But yeah, next is front bumper and lip and headlights. So yeah, that'll pretty much do it for the video, guys. If you guys haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.